凤，我们的署理慧莲，我们的 Exco 马克。I've highlighted the total collection of SST compared to GST is far lower. And this is also the figures provided by MOF. Collection of SST is 51.8% lower than GST. So I've shown the figures. If it's not because of the government change, if we continue the GST, we should have triple the SST collection by now. So in order to fulfill the needs of the budget, the government introduced many different kind of new taxes. At the same time, they also try to squeeze some of the NGOs related institution, for instance, Utah, which we were given status of free tax all the time. It's a non-issue. So if the force of Utah, at the end of the day, if Utah have to pay tax, the rest of other institutions initiated by the community base, like other universities and hospital, will soon be the next target. So the best thing is to revert back to GST. Let's be frank, this is not a new tax. Internationally, 170 countries implemented GST. Is transparent, is fair, you spend, you pay, and the collection is wide. All right, so it's time to stabilize the foundation of the country. Let's move back to GST. Secondly, I also touch on the anti-hopping law. It is like a laughing stock now. What kind of anti-hopping law we are talking about? If the opposition leader officially supported the government and their places has been removed from opposition to pro-government or so-called independence, isn't this hopping? So if Negri have to go for by-election, the others are not, what kind of anti-hopping law we are talking about? So MCA would like to reintroduce again, as our proposal before, is to introduce Recall Act to replace anti-hopping law. The third one, I also touch on the freedom of speech in this country. Look at all the data produced, that we are now being seen as a country that squeezes the freedom of speech. Look at the number of TikTok video that has been taken down under the instruction or advice of the government. Look at how many comments being deleted because they are criticizing the government. This never happened before, right? And look at the increase of squeezing the space, even to the reporter. Now you need to have your guidelines to get your tag for you to enter the government buildings, all right? So don't be hypocrite. You criticize the Barisan Nasional government for introducing demon law. You demonize everything. Now that you are in power, not only you maintain those laws, you are using it, utilize it more than ever.